What's going on, everyone? My name is Alpha, and today we're back with another Pokemon Challenge video. Today we're on Pokemon SORS. RomHack, you guys been asking me to play for a little bit, and we have an interesting story. But today's challenge will be, can I beat Pokemon SORS using only shiny Pokemon? This is supposed to be a very cool ROM hack that a lot of people have been hyping up, so I finally got around to playing it. I'm nervous of trying new ROM hacks. I'm just in my comfort spot in ROM hacks, and it's kind of hard for me to jump out into a new one, so I'm glad I'm taking the step in trying Pokemon SORS. And I want to say thank you so much for pushing this on me as well, because, you know, I kind of need a little push to play something new. Anyways, before we get into the challenge, we can only use shiny Pokemon. Now I'm laughing because you'll see eventually. I can only use shiny Pokemon. I cannot use items inside a battle. I have to play on set mode, and also I gotta nickname all my Pokemon after you guys. So here are all the nickname I've used in this challenge video. So anyways, if you guys can, please support my channel. Please leave a like, comment down below some challenge ideas or ROM hacks you guys want me to see in the future, and subscribe if you guys are not. Really greatly help my channel. Anyways, let's get into the challenge video and this little backstory I have to have. Beginning in this game, I'm doing a little test trial. While I was just looking through to see the starters of the game, the only starter in this game is a Riolu. It's actually in Eclipse form, which is the alternate form in this game, in Eclipse form Riolu. And I was just looking through it, and I accidentally found a shiny Riolu. I don't know the odds on this, but I just found one. I didn't mean to find one. So the challenge I originally going for was gift Pokemons only. But now that I found a shiny Pokemon, why not just do a shiny only run? I was so confused. So I started searching up shiny odds for this, and there was no shiny odds. I couldn't find anything on this. So is this the first ever shiny Riolu in Pokemon SORS? If so, I'm documenting this, and this is going on my channel. So we're doing a shiny Pokemon only run. If I don't find another shiny Pokemon, it doesn't matter. We have a shiny Riolu right now, and we are blazing through the start of the game. We're getting some nice leveling done at the start of the game. Unfortunately, they decided to just randomly put a Litwick right in front of me, and then I can't do anything about this Litwick at all. Like, look at me. I have a steel move. I'm burnt. He's minimizing, and he's just beating me down. So I already blacked out in the first like 10 minutes of the game, which is kind of funny. This video will be partly challenge and partly review, because obviously it's my first time playing the ROM hack, so I gotta show you some reviews of this. I'm never a big fan of customized characters, like opposed to like the trainer sprites of normal Pokemon games, so sometimes I'm iffy on that. I'm not a big fan of this in Pokemon SORS. Like, I'd rather have, like, I'm playing as like Lucas or Don or like someone else that's like a normal character. Some OC characters just kind of look off. It doesn't look like Pokemon in my opinion. But I guess it worked well for this. This seems more like a fanfic in a little bit, because some characters are in love with this character. This character is named Asher. I just feel like it's Asher's fanfic, like Wattpad fanfic made into a game. But there's a lot of recognizable NPCs, like this Professor Oak in this town just randomly. There's a bunch of random trainers like that. We had to face through a lot of Sinnoh encounters. We had to face through like Lucas and Don and Barry, I think. There's other ones. There's mainly Sinnoh trainers in here and NPCs and sprites in general. And outside of that, there are side quests from other NPCs that you could do for items or like some other Pokemon. And we'll get into that in the future as well, because they someone clickbaited me. From there, I want to explain the whole gimmick of this. This is a tournament brackets. In this game, there is a giant tournament at the end to prove who's like the strongest trainer, the champion of the region. For this though, you have to go through 8 different rounds where you face off against like a recognizable trainer, and you find a round of this tourney. So it's kind of unique. We have to go through 8 rounds of the tournament, and then we're qualified as a finalist. We beat Rourke at the start because we have Work Up, and his Hippopotas cannot do a lot of damage. We were able to knock him out using a quick attack, and then force palm down his Cranidos and his Onyx, and we beat the first gym, kinda, as in we beat Rourke. And we get like a badge, kind of. We're getting closer to qualifying. That's all you really need to know about that. After that, we are given an Eclipse Pidgey, which, you know, if we're doing a gift Pokemon only run, we could use it, but unfortunately it's not a shiny Pokemon, so we can't ever use it. We have to box that in a bag, and then we gotta keep moving on. We gotta face off against some Eclipse admin. Luckily, Riolu can learn Rock Tomb, which really helps me in this situation. We beat down this admin with the Girl Vow, and we keep moving on. We move on. Since Riolu's my only Pokemon, he actually gains a lot of XP pretty quickly. And after we beat this Bug Trainer, we get to level 30, and our Riolu evolves into a Lucario. So this is what Lucario looks like in his shiny Eclipse form. I won't lie, Lucario goes a little crazy in this game. Our next challenge will be facing off against Cheryl in the tournament bracket rounds. If you remember Cheryl, she's from the Forest in Diamond Pro, I believe, and her team is kind of trash. I like the Drift Bloom. That's a nice recollection to Valley Windworks, where she's close to. We beat down the Wormadam and her Chansey at the end. We have Fire Punch, which is a nice move on Lucario. Does he even learn Fire? I don't think he's able to learn Fire Punch though. It's nice that they gave it to me. After that, we're going into the mines. I don't know why the mines are so long. These mines are so long. Like, I spent at least like a good 20 minutes in them for no reason. There's just so many grunt trainers, and they gave me so much XP. I feel like the XP should be like changed a little bit, so it's like more fitting, because I gain levels so quickly. Like, look at this, I'm jumping levels. I mean, it might be my fault since Lucario is my only Pokemon, but you know what? It's a shiny only run, so I can't really do too much outside of that. Once we get out of the mines, which took us so long, we have to go back through them because we have to go back to the tournament and face off against our next round. So I really wish though it actually changes up the trainers, like who you fight each time you play through the game. It would be really cool if it did like that. You could tell who's you're gonna fight against. It's gonna be on the opposite bracket. It's gonna be in the finals. It could be different NPCs and you could rotate them around. That would be cool. Instead of just kind of having the same ones over and over again. It kind of gets bland. You know the next opponent you're gonna fight, but it'll be cool if they could mix it around, in my opinion. But we're gonna face off against Aaron, which he gets relegated to a Pokemon tournament instead of his Elite Four duties. He gets bodied by my Lucario as I just Fire Punch his entire team, and Aaron goes down. That's the end of Aaron. As we beat the third round of that, and now this is where I got bamboozled. As I was saying, there are side quests in this game which allows us to have access to other Pokemon and different items. I searched up shiny Pokemon in Pokemon SORS, and the first thing that came up was this video telling me to talk to this guy to activate his side quest, and then go here, which is where I'll find a Gibble, and then the Gibble will be shiny. And then I was like, this is not shiny. And then I jumped to the end of the video, and then he says, activate your shiny cheat code. If you activate your shiny cheat code, this Gibble will be shiny. Why do you clickbait me like that? I wanted a shiny Gibble for free, not one with using cheat codes right now. So this is not gonna be a shiny Pokemon at all. I tried for a little bit. I tried for like 20 encounters, but it wasn't working. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna press on using my Lucario. Lucario is shiny. He's good enough. After that, we learn more about the past and the backstory of this game. Oh, look, another tournament round. Next up, we're gonna face off against Silver. Silver is gonna be, I mean, he's level 29. I wish the level gap wasn't so different. I wish they'd like jump to your level. That'd be way nicer. As we just beat down Silver. The AIs are dumb too. He just started roosting in front of me for no reason. I'm just gonna one-shot his entire team essentially, and we beat Silver for the 4th round. Good thing he's not going into the finals, I guess. I don't know. From there though, we're gonna actually head into a very cool part. This is Solar Island, I believe, and it has these cool crystals that will activate on your command to let you progress through the route. We also get this purple shard that if you collect enough of them, they'll change a regular Pokemon into their Eclipse form, which we can't use because our only Pokemon is Lucario. If you do need a Pokemon to turn into its Eclipse form, there it is for you. Anyways, we're gonna beat this giant Boat looking thing. Oh my god. Now, his sprite looks demonic. From there though, we're gonna face off against Barry in the 5th round of the tournament. We're gonna Meteor Mash down his Staraptor, just knock him out. Then he sends out his Hitmontop. He gets bodied down, and I get attack boost. So Low Sweet would knock out his Empoleon, and Fire Punch would knock out his Roserade, and we beat Barry. Just one-shotting everything essentially. We might be level 60, but it's not my fault. It's the game's fault. They should have jumped to my level at some point. But after that, this is a cool mechanic in this game though. There's our open pit holes in here, and you could walk across them through the pipes, or you could fall into them. Depending what you want, it's all depending on what you do, which is cool. Next up, they just jump us into the next round. Obviously, we go back into the tournament. We face off against the 6th round, which is against Riley. We're gonna Meteor Mash down his Absol. I don't know why he's an Absol. And then he sends out his own Lucario. He got Fire Punch to the face. Fire Punch is Matang, obviously. And then his final Pokemon with Blaziken. I Extreme Speed, one-shot him, and he goes down. Oh, he has a Gyarados in the back? No. Extreme Speed plus Silk Scarf knocks out the Gyarados, and we beat Riley for the 6th round. So we are getting close to the end of the game essentially. We just gotta keep moving on. There's not too much for us to do. We get teleported to this town, and we're basically told to go back into the tournament, which is not really a side quest at all. But we're gonna face off against the 7th round, where we face off against Hugh. Hugh is gonna start the battle using his Pheasant. We don't one-shot him, we two-shot him. You know, something different. We're able to Fire Punch, knock out his Pheasant, and then Fire Punch, knock out his Buffalon. I don't know why I'm using Fire Punch. And then Meteor Mash down his Semi-Stage. I'm just messing around with this. Close Combat his Electros, and then Close Combat his Samurott, and we beat Hugh for the 7th round. So only one more round to go as we head into this Farmville looking place. This Farmville place will actually offer us a chance to relearn some moves. I actually want to opt into Ice Punch over Fire Punch, because Fire Punch isn't really working for me. There's not too many views of it that all my other moves didn't have either way. So we're gonna teach ourselves Ice Punch, and then we get bodied by this random Galissapod for no reason, which is cool. We're gonna head into this laboratory where the origins of Eclipse Pokemon were from. You can find a bunch of normal Pokemon as well as some Eclipse Pokemon here and there. The coolest thing, Gengar's in here. Gengar Eclipse form is kind of cool. Rotom looks kind of weird, not gonna lie. This is a shadow form, it's looking kind of odd. Solrock looks kind of cool. I don't exactly know the difference between Eclipse form and normal forms. If someone tells me the backstory on that, it'll really help me. But all we gotta do is learn the codes on each of the laptops, and we have access to the doors. And from there, and then once we're done with that, we are forced to go back into the tournament and face off against the 8th round. The final round of the tournament qualifiers will be against Gladion. We're gonna start the battle using our Lucario, just Ice Punch down his Crobat, Ice Punch his Zoroark, then close combat down his Lucario and his Charizard. Then his final Pokemon will be the Silvally, and then I don't know why I didn't close combat him. I'm just starting messing around. But eventually we'll knock out his Silvally, which extreme speed for some reason. And we beat Gladion, and we are qualified for the finals. After that we are qualified for the finals. We are forced to head into the most egregious part of the game. This is so long for no reason. I have one Pokemon. I do not have enough PP for this, so I have to go back multiple times to get my Pokemon healed up, because I don't have enough PP to face off against all these trainers. I think there's like 20 trainers on this route, and they have like 3 or 4 Pokemon each. I do not have that many PP, so Lucario is gonna take a lot of stinging, but eventually we're gonna make it to the end, where this is the Pokemon League. Essentially, we're gonna head into the final rounds of the tournament. We're in the finalist bracket. We're gonna face off against Dawn first. Dawn's also a finalist, and she has a crush on us in this game. So we're gonna start the battle against her using our Lucario. She can send out her Spiritomb. It's all good. Level 45, level 80, you know, fair game. Meteor Mash, get my attack boost, and then it's over. Meteor Mash, knock out your Glaceon, and then close combat, knock out your Lucario. I have no worries at all. Torterra comes out next. I'm gonna Ice Punch it to the head, and then she's gonna send out her Honchkrow, Ice Punch that in her head as well. I thought she had a Staraptor. It makes more sense if she has a Staraptor, but and then we're gonna face off against Lucas next. This person really loves Sinnoh. I just must say, there's a lot of Sinnoh Pokemon, a lot of Sinnoh people. It just makes more sense. We're gonna beat down his Infernape and his Gyarados. It's looking pretty easy. I'm just gonna say, maybe because I'm 35 levels ahead of his Gyarados, but I mean it's looking pretty easy. I'm just not gonna. He also has items, you know. He could do something about it, but he doesn't. We're gonna beat down Lucas, and he's out of the tournament. And from there, though, we're gonna face again Valora. Valora has a Clefable. We're gonna Meteor Mash her Clefable to the face, and then it's gonna send out Gardevoir, Meteor Mash that to the face as well. Since that Ampharos close combat would knock him out again. God, I wish the levels would gradually build up, because I think the highest level in this game is level 60. And either way, if I have a team of 6, I don't think it would have made a difference, because all my Pokemon would have been over leveled anyways, and I couldn't really stop that at all. I kind of wish the trainers level up with you, so when it's an important battle fight, we are match levels. Kind of more of a challenge for it. That's a big criticism in my opinion. It's not really like difficult at all. But after that, we face off against Frio. Frio is going to be the finalist with us, as we are going to face off against him. He's going to start the battle using his Talonflame. We are going to Ice Punch down his we're going to Ice Punch down his Fire type, and then Extreme Speed would knock him out. Meteor Mash, get my attack boost, and that should be it. He sends out his Eclipse Form Garchomp, which is kind of cool. Ice Punch will one-shot him though, but it's still cool though. Since I was Electivire, it'll get close combat. Then he's gonna send out his Swampert, which gets close combated, and his Ferrothorn gets one-shotted, and we're the champion. We're the Eclipse Tournament champion. We beat every single person using our Lucario, because it was so difficult. We kind of beat the game essentially with that, but there is part of the after game, so we're just gonna keep going. The after game is we have to go into the ship, and then we have to save Valora's life. Not really want to, but we gotta go there. She's locked in this cage. You gotta get the key card, obviously, and then we're gonna move on from there. We're gonna face off against the person from earlier with her Sceptile. Also beat down this admin with his giant Vigavolt as well. Then we're giving all the gems, and then we have to head up this pathway into the spear pillar looking thing. We're gonna face off against the admins once again. We're forced into this double battle fight, which I don't think the game knows how to handle, so they duplicated my Pokemon into a second Lucario. So I have 2 level 90 Lucarios on my team, and we're just getting beat down to the Salazzle and the Lapras in one shot. He's gonna send out his Zoroark and an Eclipse Form Crobat. So I'm gonna Extreme Speed, knock out the Zoroark, and then Ice Punch the Crobat. This Crobat lives, it's okay. Get acrobatics mean that's fine. I'm gonna Ice Punch down the Vigavolt, and then Extreme Speed would knock out the Crobat. Vigavolt paralyzed me, which is fine. Ice Punch the Sceptile, and Extreme Speed would knock out his Vigavolt. And time to face off against the final villain of the game. Actually end up losing this battle, which is unfortunate. We got very close in beating him though. Meteor Mash would knock out the Soul Rock, and then he can send out his Haxorus, which outspeeds me somehow. He's 37 levels below me. How is he outspeeding me? But he outspeeds me, and then I lose the battle on spots. It's annoying. But we come back, we get the Meteor Mash attack boost up, and we're just beating down his entire team. Look at this. And Ice Punch finally outspeed him at level 93, and we beat the leader of the evil team. Now the main Pokemon is coming out, the legendary Pokemon. Looks like it's a mixture between like Giratina, Kyurem, and Lunala. What's going on over there? He actually ends up killing a Frio for no reason. I mean, I guess Frio should have stepped back. And then we have to avenge Frio and face off against this legendary bat looking thing. Unfortunately, it starts beating me up, so I can see why Frio was about to die. Ice Punch doesn't work, Extreme Speed doesn't work, Meteor Mash doesn't work, and I'm like, close combat, please work. It worked, and then he misses attack, and I outspeed him. Close combat once again, and we beat the legendary, and it disappears forever. And I'm like, well, that was a close one. That I almost lost at the end of the battle. What would have happened if I lose to the legendary? Would I just have to do it again? Would I have to face off against the evil teams again? Either way, we wouldn't know. You know what? It's best that we don't know. And we finally beat Pokemon SORS with only shiny Pokemon. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I understand it might be a cheese video. I am cheesing a little bit, but I thought it was kind of funny that I found a shiny Pokemon, so I just kind of want to use them. I wasn't planning to do a shiny video at all. I wasn't really planning to sit down and shiny hunt right now, but I found a shiny Pokemon, so I decided to make a video out of it. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment down below some challenge videos just like this one, and subscribe if you guys are not really. Really help my channel. Please also show support for the speedrun video I uploaded yesterday. It was a pretty good video. I had fun doing that, so please check that out. Anyways, my name is Ben Alpha. Hope you guys all had a great day. I'm out. Peace.